Your attention span is shrinking, not because you're getting dumber, because something is systematically hijacking the part of your brain responsible for focus, and you're feeding it every single day. This is not about willpower. This is not about being lazy. This is about dopamine and how the modern world has quietly reprogrammed your brain to crave constant stimulation over sustained focus. Stay until the end, because the last thing I tell you will change how you use your phone forever. Most people think dopamine is the pleasure chemical, the thing that makes you feel good. But that's only half the story. Dopamine is actually the wanting chemical. It fires not when you experience something good, but when you anticipate it. That buzz you feel when you pick up your phone? That's not satisfaction, that's anticipation, and your brain is addicted to it. Every app on your phone is engineered around this. The infinite scroll removes the natural stopping point. The pull to refresh mimics a slot machine lever. Notifications arrive unpredictably because unpredictable rewards trigger far more dopamine than predictable ones. You are not choosing to be distracted. You are being distracted by systems that have spent billions of dollars learning exactly how to hijack your brain. Here's where it gets serious. Just like any drug, constant dopamine stimulation builds tolerance. Things that used to feel rewarding, reading a book, going for a walk, having a real conversation, start to feel boring. Not because they are boring, because your baseline has shifted. Your brain now needs more to feel anything. To understand what dopamine is destroying, you first need to understand what deep focus actually is. Psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi called it flow state, a condition where you are so absorbed in a task that time disappears, effort feels effortless, and your output reaches its highest level. Athletes feel it, writers feel it, programmers feel it. It is the mental state where your best work happens, and it requires one thing above everything else: an uninterrupted period of focused attention. Here is the problem. Every time you check your phone, every notification, every quick tab switch, you are not just losing 10 seconds. Research from the University of California shows it takes an average of 23 minutes to fully regain focus after an interruption. 23 minutes. So if you check your phone 5 times in a work session, you have essentially lost nearly 2 hours of deep focus. And most people check their phone 96 times per day. Microsoft published research showing the average human attention span dropped from 12 seconds in 2000 to 8 seconds in 2015. 8 seconds. That is less than a goldfish. And the smartphone launched in 2007. The correlation is not a coincidence. We are in the middle of a global attention crisis, and most people have no idea it's happening to them. The solution is not to eliminate dopamine. That's impossible and you wouldn't want to. The solution is to reset your baseline. Give your brain a period of lower stimulation so that natural rewards, deep work, reading, real conversation, start to feel rewarding again. You don't need to sit in a dark room for 24 hours. You need to deliberately choose lower stimulation activities for defined periods every day. Fix number 1. Create hard phone boundaries, not soft ones, hard ones. Phone in another room during your first 90 minutes of work, not face down, another room. Turn off all non-essential notifications permanently, not on silent, off. No phone for the first 30 minutes after waking up. Your morning dopamine baseline sets the tone for your entire day. Protect it like your most valuable asset. Fix number 2. Protect your deep work blocks like meetings you cannot cancel. Schedule 90-minute focus blocks where you do one thing only, no switching, no checking. One task. Research shows that the brain reaches peak focus at around 20 minutes into a task and can sustain it for up to 90 minutes before needing recovery. Most people never reach peak focus because they interrupt themselves before minute 20. Fix number 3, and this is the most important one. Don't just remove dopamine triggers, replace them with high-quality alternatives. Instead of scrolling in the morning, read for 10 minutes. Instead of YouTube during lunch, go for a walk. Instead of checking your phone between tasks, do 5 deep breaths. You are not punishing yourself. You are upgrading your dopamine diet. From junk food to real food. And just like real food, it takes a few days before it starts to taste good. Let's recap. Dopamine is the wanting chemical, not the pleasure chemical. Modern apps and technology exploit this to destroy your ability to focus. The 3 fixes: hard phone boundaries, protected focus blocks, and replacing junk dopamine with high-quality alternatives. You don't need to delete your phone. You need to be smarter than the system that was built to use it against you. If this video made you think differently about your phone, subscribe to MindFrame. Every week we break down the psychology and neuroscience behind how your mind works so you can use it better. If you watch this video on your phone, I respect that. Now put it down and go do something that requires your full attention. See you next week.